Hello students, I am Mrs. R.P. Degaonkar. Welcome you to my online classes. Today's topic is letter writing. Letter writing today, we have forgotten to write proper letter only. Because we have got mobiles, we have got computer, and in that every material is there and just you have to enter and you have to write. But my dear students, this letter writing, now what I am going to teach is for 5 marks, and that's why you have to write there. So just now when I said letter writing, we have forgotten. No, letter writing is an art. You need perfection in ideas, views, vocabulary, etc. If you want to write a good letter, you must know every details about what you are writing, to whom you are writing, and how you are writing. And also must know whether you are writing a formal or an informal letter. Now these are the two types of letter writing. Formal letter is written for various reasons. It is written for the official purpose, like letter to the editor, letter to the police, letter to principal, order letter, complaint letter, business letter, application letter for job, invitation, resignation, leave application, etc. Whereas informal letter is just written to your friends, relatives, etc. A formal letter has got a proper system there, whereas informal letter you need not write in that systematic manner, because you are writing to your friends. Now to write a perfect formal letter, the following points need to be taken into consideration. My dear students, now I am talking about that formal letter which you people get it from the examination. That is the formal letter. They don't ask you to write informal letter. So to write a perfect formal letter, the following points need to be taken into consideration. A formal letter follows prescribed format. Not much, not less. What is asked, that much. So require prescribed. They have now, afterwards I'll tell you the prescribed format. So that you have to write. Then we use colloquial words, abbreviations, and slang language should be restricted. Slang language means now we speak any type of language there. Anyway, anyhow, no proper grammatical language there. So slang language is not just improper language, and it should be restricted, that you should not write such language. It must be precise. When you are writing the formal letter, precise in only what is needed, that much only you have to write. Precise means in a short form, what is needed, that much you have to write. And the subject line is very important. Because when anybody sees the letter there, the subject, what exactly is needed, you have to write it in the subject line. Because it will be short but it will be understood. The format of the formal letter is as follows. My dear students, now remember this, study this properly. And this, once again, I'll be telling you all, this you are not studying it only for examination purpose, but you are studying it because this type of letter writing, formal letter writing, will be useful for you in your future life also. Because whenever you are applying for a job, whenever you are applying for a leave, everything will be important. Now, sender's address. The format of a formal letter is as follows. First, you will write sender's address. That is, you are writing the letter, so you will write your address. And the address and the contact details of a sender is written. Now you may write your XYZ. Now where you are staying, Belgaum, and if needed, your phone number or your email address. Then you will be writing the date, because date is very important. If you write a wrong date and the application is different only, then it is understood that you don't know the subject there. Then you will write the receiver's address, to whom you are writing, the address of the recipient of the mail. Now you are writing to the principal, then you have to write to the principal. If you are writing to an editor, you have to write to the editor. That receiver's address should be there, in short. Then you will write the subject of the letter. Subject of the letter is, the main purpose of the letter forms the subject. It must be written in one line only. Like you are taking a leave, you want leave. So application for leave. If you are applying for that, application for the post of lecturer. So whatever you are writing, that subject line must be short. It must be only in one line. Then the salutation. Salutation is respected sir or madam. Because we don't know whether the head is madam or sir. So you have to write respected sir or madam. Then comes the body part. That is the center part. Now exactly what you are writing. So the matter of the letter is written here in this. It is divided in 3 paragraphs. Now first paragraph is you have to introduce yourself and purpose of writing the letter. Say for example, I am so XYZ and I have just written this letter for this purpose. This is the first paragraph. Second paragraph is you have to give the detail. Now you have, suppose inviting somebody, you have to tell that it is in this hall, this function is there, or principal madam, not for this purpose I have written this. So the details you have to write in the paragraph 2. And paragraph 3 is the concluding. Suppose if you have asked for leave, then you have to thank. So I hope you will consider my application and do the needful. This is the conclude part, and this you have to mention it what you accepted. Right? So this is there now. So once again, body part is written in paragraph 1, paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. Then 7th one is complimentary closing. Complimentary closing is thank you. You have to thank. And next one, 8th one is sender's name, the signature and designation. So left side you will be writing thank you. This is the complimentary closing there. And right side yours, sincerely, faithfully. And then you have to write the name, your signature and the designation. So once again, my dear students, once again I'll tell you the format. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body of the letter, complimentary closing, and sender's name and signature. You have to learn this, and so that for the perfect letter. In the next class, we will be discussing about the informal letter and drafting the formal letter. In the next class, we will do that, because now we have first learned this much. This is the precise matter then. So thank you, my dear students, for listening, and thank you once again.